welcome back to my channel, you guys. So y'all know the videos, they'll be like, let's make something out of nothing, and then they pull out like shrimp steak and like a homemade sauce. Like, no, that's not nothing. But anyways, let's make something out of nothing for real. I was craving pepper steak, but I had chicken. Well, really, let's make something out of something, because I was craving pepper steak, but I had chicken. So I decided to do a similar recipe, which is pretty much just like peppers, onions, chicken over rice. So I started off by cutting my peppers and my onions, and I did those in like a really thin way. I didn't want them to be chopped or nothing. I kind of want them to be thin. So you're going to see how I'm cutting them here. They ended up being real thin. It was good. So then I'm going to do the chicken in the same way. It's going to be some thinner strips. I'm basically mocking my pepper steak recipe. But it's going to be like thin strips, and you're going to season them. And you could season them with whatever you want to season them with. But I did like onion powder, garlic powder, some pepper. I did put some cornstarch in there. And I put a little bit of Tony's and some chili powder. But basically what I be doing with my chicken is adding all that. Oh, and some of that sauce. Yeah. So mix it together. And I always do my seasonings and my sauces, mix it, and then I always end up adding more just because. But you gonna cook this chicken or the steak however you wish to do it and brown it. I always brown it because it look good and it tastes good. And then you're gonna take it out and you're gonna put it on the side, and you're gonna put your peppers in the same pot. You're gonna add oil, the peppers and the onions, and then you'll add your chicken back to that pot, and you're gonna add your chicken broth. Usually you could do like a beef broth, but because I did chicken, I did do chicken broth. So you're going to add the chicken broth, and I did add a little bit more cornstarch and a little bit more flour, just so it'll thicken up a little bit. But you're going to see it, and then obviously y'all know how to make rice, so that you'll do that on the side. But yeah, enjoy.